All right, so what we have right here are two different T fittings, right? And I want to show y'all these because this is actually going to make or break whether your drain was even put in correctly, because these look very similar. They are completely different. So this is what we call a clean out T. So as you can see, it's a T because it's a T shape, right? We do it like this, but it has this clean out. So when I say a clean out, all a clean out is an access point for your drain. So say this is a vertical drain. If that drain's coming down and we want to get access into this drain, all we got to do is unscrew this little plug and boom, we're in there. All right. And then once you're done, all you do, screw it back. Now, because this has threads and there's no gasket or anything like that, you're going to want to make sure that you put either some Teflon tape or some pipe dope around here. And what that's going to do is going to lubricate these threads. It's going to make sure you can get it nice and tight and that you can create a proper seal so that this doesn't leak on you. Now, the difference between this and this, as you might be able to tell, is this little bend right here. So this is a clean out T. This is made for clean outs. If you want to do anything with this T, such as have a drain line here coming in, this is no longer good for you. It's no longer code. You have to have something like this, which is called a sand tee. The reason this is called a sand tee, it's also called a sanitary tee, is because it's the kind of tee that you can use on drain lines when you're going from a horizontal drain to a vertical drain. So you have this hub there where you can put your pipe from your horizontal drain that's coming in. And what this bend does is it makes sure when that water comes in that it starts falling. And not only does it start falling down the drain, but you have some space left over so that this typically will be where the air comes from your vent. When this water is going down and you need air to replace it in the pipe, there's still going to be some space at the top here for that air to get in. So it makes certain that when you're draining this, that you don't end up with a situation where there's a whole bunch of water in this pipe and it's full and it's draining, and you actually create suction that'll go up your drain line and suck your P-trap dry. So you can use these for clean outs. If you have a clean out like this that's fitting, you can always just slide it in like that and glue it. But if you have a kitchen drain line, if you have a laundry drain line, any sort of drain that's attaching to a vertical, if it's running horizontally, you better make sure you have one of these sand tees.